While traveling from Dodoma in Tanzania to Arusha on my way back to Kenya after a successful entrepreneurship consultancy, I spotted this elephant. It made me remember the story of 6 blind men and the elephant. Just look at the body of this huge African elephant. This is definitely an African elephant. Others on other continents have only one tusk. This one has 2. Its body looks hard, big and wide. No wonder the first blind man who touched the body thought it was a wall. And indeed, when elephants sense trouble towards their young, they usually form a protective wall around them. Look at those trunks. They are smooth and hard and sharp. The second blind man, having touched the tusks, thought the elephant was a spear. Indeed, elephants use their tusks like spears to dig holes for water. They also pierce trees to remove barks to eat. Now look at the trunk. It looks long and thin and wiggly. The third blind man, having touched the trunk, called the elephant a snake. Now watch how this elephant uses its trunk to snake through the shrubs to pick the right one to eat. Elephants are herbivorous, but they cannot digest cellulose, the substance that makes up much plant matter. So they spend about 3/4 of their time, day and night, selecting, picking, preparing, and eating food. An adult elephant in the wild will eat in the region of 100 to 200 kilograms of vegetation matter per day, depending on the habitat and the size of the elephant. Look at those legs. They are thick, rough, hard, and round. That made the 4th blind man call an elephant a tree after having touched the legs. Like roots of a tree, the elephant's feet do play a water fetching role. They play a role of creating holes in which water can collect, for digging up roots from the ground, and for navigating difficult terrain. Now, scrutinize those ears. They look thin, and see how the elephant is moving them. Well, the 5th blind man, who touched the ears, thought the elephant was a fan. Of course, the elephant's enormous ears act as cooling devices. The gigantic ear flaps are equipped with an intricate web of blood vessels. When the animal flaps his ears, the blood temperature lowers by as much as 5 degrees centigrade. And finally, the 6th blind man touched the elephant's tail. It felt long and thin and strong. An elephant is like a rope, he said. Yes, indeed, elephants use their tails like pulling devices. Baby elephants will sometimes hold onto the tail of older animals while they are walking. Now you have seen an elephant, and you now know something about elephants. But of course, there is much more. For example, elephants do mourn their dead. Upon seeing the bones or carcasses of another elephant, a family will stop and investigate them, even if the elephant was not related to the group. The ritual includes touching the bones gently with their trunks while remaining very quiet, covering the body with leaves and grass. And if the elephant belonged to their own, they will stay there near the body for days or weeks at a time. This is about the African elephant. Thank you for listening and watching. This was Professor Henry Bwisa. Thank you.